My name is MacLeod and I'm giving an update on Behind the Build, a complete pool construction walkthrough. So pretty much the whole point of my project is I'm going to be walking customers through the conception process all the way to when you can finally jump into your pool and it's all done and ready to go. Ultimately, this video series is designed to answer questions that the customer may have while we're going through the process. For most of them, this is their first time ever building a pool. And they might have lots of questions like, what is this big hole in the ground? What does this do? What am I supposed to do when X happens? And so we hope with the videos that they will be able to answer those questions and be fully transparent with the customer and tell them this is what's going on during this stage of your pool's build. Over the past little bit, we have been gathering footage and going out and filming for this upcoming project. So we have about 10 subjects that we're going to cover: introduction and the contract phase, excavation phase, the gunite phase, the underground phase, tile and coping phase, the decking phase, plaster phase, startup, pool school turnover, and the final overview. So my role has pretty much just been outlining the entirety of the project, coordinating with our film side as they go out and they film footage. I am the editor, so I make sure that when I'm editing that everything matches Texas Pool's branding and also is professional, concise, and doesn't raise questions if the customer is watching and then they're looking outside and maybe something doesn't match. It's my job to make sure that everything is consistent, it matches, and that I am correct in the technical speaking when editing and putting together the story. Keeping the pacing and the tone concise and clear and professional, and making sure that it doesn't raise any extra questions and that the customer feels comfortable, that we know what we're doing, and that we are not just tearing up their backyard. So I'll also just be refining edits as well through the early segments and just reviewing footage just to make sure that it looks good and that it's not bad footage. We don't want any bad footage, and sometimes that happens in film shoots. So just making sure to pick the best footage that fully and in the best way conveys the story we are trying to tell for our audience, which is how a certain phase is supposed to look. We don't want to just educate, we also want to be able to entertain and let the client enjoy the video that is put in front of them. Not only are we saying we're in the plaster phase, but we also want it to be fun and engaging and have the footage that we choose really jump out at them and say, wow, that's such a cool look to a pool, or wow, that plaster looks really good on a pool. So we just want to make sure that it is smooth and informative, but also entertaining and not a waste of time for them. We don't want them clicking off, we want them to watch the whole time, because it's not only educational, it's just we want it to be engaging and exciting. They are building a pool that is so cool, and so we want them to be just as excited as we are to go in and build and showcase the process from beginning to end. So it has been so incredible to see everything just come together, and I'm really looking forward to sharing more progress with you guys as we get the ball rolling some more and everything starts coming into place. I'm just so excited to share more information when I have it. So thank you so much for following along with Behind the Build. See you guys.